With the schedule being out, there's politics that's erupted over the fixture. Shashi Tharoor, the Thiruvananthapuram MP, has slammed the BCCI over these fixtures and the venues that have been chosen. Tharoor has tweeted, and I quote, "Disappointed to see the Thiruvananthapuram Sports Hub, hailed by many as the best cricket stadium in India, is missing from the World Cup 2023 fixture list. Ahmedabad is becoming the new cricket capital of the country, but could a match or two not have been allotted to Kerala?" This is the question that Tharoor has raised to the BCCI as Member of Parliament, as the representative of Thiruvananthapuram. You've got Shashi Tharoor asking, why is it that no matches are being played in my constituency, or let alone in the entire state of Kerala? Interestingly, Tharoor has also made mention of the fact that a lot of the games are going to be played at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Tharoor saying clearly the city is becoming the new cricket capital of the country, but could a match or two not have been allotted to Kerala? If you look at the fixtures, all major cities do have, in fact, games being played in them, 2 to 3 matches. But yes, the big ticket ones, whether it's the opener, the final, or the India versus Pakistan clash, all of that is slated to happen in Ahmedabad at the Narendra Modi Stadium, which is, to be fair, the biggest stadium right now in the country. Shibi Mool is joining us with more details. So on this, Shibi, I'm sure you're disappointed that none of the matches are going to be played in Kerala, but take us through the reactions coming in from the state. Are there other politicians also, voicing Tharoor's opinion?
Well, Akshita, not it. This is Tharoor who raised this concern that the Thiruvananthapuram Stadium, the stadium that was newly built in Thiruvananthapuram a few years ago, is not being used efficiently, effectively, something that Shashi Tharoor has always raised. In fact, he's always said that it's one of the best stadiums. It's always been hailed as one of the best stadiums, but very few matches are always allotted to Thiruvananthapuram Stadium whenever India has a home series. And that's what is raised again, also saying that when a World Cup is being hosted by India, not even a single match has been allotted to a stadium. That's really good. And his point is particularly that Ahmedabad is slowly becoming the cricket capital of the country, and that's something we need to notice. It's disappointing that a stadium of Thiruvananthapuram Stadium's caliber is being completely ignored when such a huge tournament is taking place in the country. Well, as we know, Tharoor has always been vocal when it comes to cricket and how Kerala has been ignored, even in the case of some players also, especially cricketers like Sanju Samson. So Tharoor has been always vocal about cricket and Kerala, and that's exactly what he's been doing right now also. We try to get in touch with him, but he's right now outside the country. But as of now, nobody else has raised the concern, especially from the state government also. But it's Tharoor who has been vocal always about this one issue.
If you look at the stats really of the Greenfield International Stadium, the last match that was played there was just a few months ago, which was India versus Sri Lanka in January 2023. So this stadium has been used for international matches, which is why there's a question right now being asked, Shibi, on why not a single World Cup match is being played in the city, because I'm sure many Keralites would have been looking forward to attending one of these matches, being part of one of the World Cup matches.
Well, absolutely. In fact, when the last match in Kerala in Greenfield Stadium took place, there was a big controversy also that erupted because there was very less crowd that turned up to watch the game, as the ticket prices were really high for that particular game, and the state sports minister has also made a comment that people who are rich enough or people who can afford that ticket price should only come and watch the match. That has sparked a huge controversy, and fans had boycotted the match also, which was noticed by a lot of big names like Yuvraj Singh, who tweeted that it's sad to see that one-day cricket is dying because there's no people coming to the stadium. But that was really the people's emotion against the statement made by the sports minister back then. But this time around, of course, the state of Kerala was expecting the Greenfield Stadium, was expecting an opportunity to host at least one World Cup match. But if we look into the entire schedule, there's not been a single match allotted to Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram Greenfield Stadium. It was newly built because earlier in Cochin, there's a Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, which was used both for football as well as cricket, which had again sparked controversy, which has again sparked rift between the Cricket and Football Association in Kerala, after which a new stadium was built in Tirunelveli purely for cricket, which is the Greenfield Stadium. But that stadium is not being effectively used as a concern that's been raised constantly by a lot of cricket lovers.
So no cricket matches in Thiruvananthapuram. There are matches fixed in Chennai, Hyderabad, Bengaluru. So all other southern states do have matches fixed in their venues, just not in Kerala. There's a controversy also in another state, in Punjab. Questions being asked by the Aam Aadmi Party now, saying why aren't any of the matches being played in the Mohali Stadium, at in fact the IS Bintra Stadium? Why hasn't there been any slotted there, which is again another stadium where international matches are played? I want to play out for you the reaction from the Punjab Sports Minister.
ਜਦੋਂ ਵਰਲਡ ਕੱਪ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ 96 ਦੇ ਵਰਲਡ ਕੱਪ ਦਾ ਸੈਮੀਫਾਈਨਲ ਮੋਹਾਲੀ 'ਚ ਹੋਇਆ, 2011 ਦੇ ਵਰਲਡ ਕੱਪ ਦਾ ਸੈਮੀਫਾਈਨਲ ਮੋਹਾਲੀ 'ਚ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਐਤਕੀ ਸੈਮੀਫਾਈਨਲ ਪਰ ਕੀ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਮੈਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੋਹਾਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਸਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਟੇਡੀਅਮ ਅਹਿਮਦਾਬਾਦ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਮੈਚ ਵੀ ਕਰਵਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਓਪਨਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਇੰਡੀਆ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਮੈਚ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਾਈਨਲ ਵੀ ਉਸੇ ਸਟੇਡੀਅਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰਵਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ।
And let me take this across to Mr. Kirti Azad also, who's joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Azad, good evening. I'd like your view both as a former cricketer and also as a politician today. Do you believe that, the kind of fixtures that have been made, the distribution of the matches is a bit unfair looking at the schedule?
I speak totally as a sportsperson. I'm a sportsman at heart and a politician by choice. And when I see the kind of the way they have distributed the venues, I laugh on the way arbitrarily they have taken decision. They should, first of all, the way how it goes is, first of all, you take the senior most, the founder members, and you allot important matches to those. Delhi is one of the founder members, and it has got a game against Afghanistan. It's a laughing stock. Then you have a stadium which is comparatively newer than Mohali and to Trivandrum, the two which are under controversy, has got two matches, which was earlier Sardar Patel Stadium, which I don't know why it has been named Narendra Modi Stadium. It should have been in some sports person's name, like Dhyanchand was named in place of Rajiv Gandhi, sports Khel Ratna. So it's very strange that you have a very important game between India and Pakistan being played at Ahmedabad, and again the final. Mohali, yes, is a very important and a senior member of the BCCI. It has had a president of the BCCI from Punjab, and Mohali has hosted some important matches due to its seniority, and so does Trivandrum deserve a game because of its seniority. And Ahmedabad getting two games, it's quite strange. Delhi getting Afghanistan shows that somebody just sits there, decides in an autocratic dictatorial manner, and has allocated these matches.
But Mr. Azad, is it a bit unfair, and I'm just playing the devil's advocate here, to criticize really the decision of having these big bang matches in Ahmedabad, considering that the Narendra Modi Stadium has very often been pitched as the world's largest stadium right now?
Does the largest mean it is the best? What it called, just because it's the largest, you should have the football World Cup final here. What is this? I fail to understand why. You have had very important in the last couple of years since the stadium has been made, very important matches and other functions have taken place at the Ahmedabad stadium. Why is it so? That is my question. The question is, why is Mohali being neglected, which is a very senior and important association of the BCCI? Trivandrum, which is very senior and very important stadium, and Delhi, which is a founder member of the BCCI in 1929, has got Afghanistan. Why? These are the questions. Why should everything only go to Ahmedabad just because it's the biggest stadium in the world? That doesn't, I think little knowledge is worse than no knowledge, my dear Ankita.
All right, Mr. Kirti Azad, thank you very much for joining us here on India Today. So you've got Kirti Azad setting the record straight, saying that, look, there is a clear process that needs to be followed, and it looks like in this case that hasn't happened. He's questioning what basis these fixtures have happened. Why is it that in Delhi there is a match of Afghanistan being played and not a bigger big bang firecracker match? Why is it that Mohali has been ignored? Why is it that Thiruvananthapuram has been ignored? So that's the response from Kirti Azad. Let's see if there's any statement that comes in from the cricketing body on what basis they made these decisions.